What's up everyone, it's Jan Bors, new video, and today I'm going to talk again about Spanish song from Blanca Paloma EaEa. And because I've spent a month with this song, I'm asking a question. Did I really change my mind? Or did I not? And what about you? Let's talk. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very grateful you're here, and for those who are new here, I really recommend subscriptions because now I'm going to releasing videos after videos. I'm not sure if that fast, but I will do it anyway, spending a month with the song or even more than a month. And this is gonna be a bit of a breakdown about such song, about what I like about the song, what I dislike about the song, what placing I believe it will have at Eurovision, and everything I actually feel about the song after a month. So just if you're interested in what I think about the song you love, you like, or you're thinking about, this is the best channel for you to visit. But now I'm going to talk about Blanca's Paloma song EaEa, which, well, we didn't have a best start together, to be honest, but it's not about the thing that I disliked the song from the very beginning, or I thought like, or this is like, no. From the very beginning, when I saw it, when I saw the live performance in Benidorm Fest, I was like, yeah, this is the best song of Benidorm, but why it doesn't catch me, why it doesn't got me, what I feel about this flamenco influenced song and another traditional music actually, and syncopes and whatever. It's different. It's definitely different, and I think I went over this month or a bit longer period with few stages with the song, which is kind of interesting. I think it's one of the most interesting story of most of the songs I had, because with most of the song I didn't have such ambivalent relationship that I feel it's great. It has a huge quality, somewhat fans love it, odds love it. Why don't I really love it? What do I think about the song? What's wrong with me? Or why it didn't click? Why it wasn't a love for the very first sight? Which it wasn't. I think I said it as well in my reaction video about this song, or it was the after reaction video, let's say it this way, that its sound is unusual, its rhythm is unusual, its development is unusual, and all of its sound in general is unusual. The thing is that there is other thing which is great and which is kind of usual, and that was Blanca's Paloma voice, her vocals, her singing. Probably even if you're not hearing very well, if you're half deaf, you can hear that she can sing perfectly. And I know it from last year when she performed as well at Benidorm, and I know it from this year when she performed in Benidorm, and there was no match for her in the way of singing, maybe even in the way of the stage presence. By the way, the staging was great at Benidorm. On the other hand, the connection between this vocals, her, and the song, the musical part of the song, I couldn't follow. That was super hard for me to understand it, and I was trying, and I think that was not good for the song in my eyes when I'm trying to understand, because normally the songs talk to you somehow and you understand them whatever they like, and you can just check if you like them or dislike them. But with this song it was strange, so I give it a time. After I was firstly listening to it, second time, third time, and even more times, was doing my reaction, was thinking about the song, I take a pause out of it. I as well take a pause to learn something about it, so I now thinking about this song in another perspective, which are lyrics. And lyrically, of course, it's in Spanish. I don't understand Spanish, I don't speak Spanish, so it sounds like a traditional song. It sounds like some kind of, you know, ritual somehow, but it's not the point. The point is that, of course, I translated the lyrics, and it's very poetic. It's very poetic. I like it. It's kind of smart, and I think there is a space for many interpretations, which are all of them basically probably gonna turn around a relationship between a mother and a child. And my first interpretation before I read any other was like that it's hard for the mother, a separation from her child and her fear of losing the child, the fear about the child, and basically the fear in the context of the biggest love which actually exists, that the mother doesn't really want to lose ever, even after the death. But that's my own interpretation. But after I've read any other, it has even deeper roots, that all of those words used in this are basically a reminiscence of the Spanish poetry, Spanish literature, and all the other fragments which are as well hanging around the life and death, around mother and children connection, about some symbolism of the Moses because of these tears of the Nile, of the mother who abandoned her child and now she wants to turn back time but it's not possible, about the death of the child which wasn't even born, like, you know, all of those very, very deep meanings which gives this song very specific symbolism for me now. But I'm not the person who really thrives on lyrics, basically, because first the sound must struck me, whether it's the vocals, whether it's the sound of the song, or both. But that's the first thing. And of course I don't understand Spanish and I don't see it in the song when I'm listening to it. I just don't, because I don't understand it. So basically those messages are made more likely for the Spanish speaking audience, which is also good. And actually this song really pushed me to think about it even deeper, which I wanted. And I think it's, by lyrics, very smart, very interesting song which just make you think, and that's always good. On the other hand, that goes as well for what changed in my relationship to this song and why I'm starting to love it. I'm starting to be even more critical to it. The first thing, I'm listening to it every day when I'm going to work, in my headphones, on my Spotify, and whenever this song appears, I like it. I'm always curious, somehow, like, always it's like I'm hearing it for the first time. It's so different than the rest that the start of the song, I always think like, oh, what the song's gonna be about. Always. I'm doing it unwillingly. It's just happening. And I'm always curious like where it's gonna go. Of course, in a few seconds I'm switched that this is familiar, but all the time it's like a new, and that's very interesting about the song. And all the time I'm enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it the most times, and I just found it out a few days ago that I'm doing this, is when I'm not focusing on the song. When it's just in my head, I'm walking, I'm thinking about stuff, and the song appears in my head, I'm enjoying it because it brings kind of a calm. It brings calm. It's just calming my mind somehow. But when I'm focusing on it and starting to think about like how I'm gonna do this video, how I'm gonna talk about the song, how I changed my opinion about it, which I did because I kind of really like it. I started to finding out things which maybe was the primary problem for me to understand the song, which basically weren't the lyrics, because I don't understand them. It wasn't the musicality in the way I didn't understand it because it's something new for me. And it wasn't even the voice or vocals of Blanca Paloma. It was the development of the song. Because in my ears, when I deep dive into the song, it just seems flat. Yeah, its development, it never goes anywhere. It sounds like it's gonna go, it vocally kinda goes, but musically it's at the same line all the time, and I think this is the point of disturbance for me. It's not the melody, it's not the vocals, it's not that it sounds traditional, it's the thing that every single fragment of the song just do this all the time, one line, without any change, any proper development, any kind of thing which will infuse you. So probably for the ones who are not Spanish, who don't understand the song, who doesn't really feel its potential in more ways than it's just a complex music without understanding of the lyrics, it can be confusing. And that's the reason why I think this song won't win Eurovision 2023. As well, I don't even think it will do that great as it's written in the odds. Not because the vocals won't be great, but because it's gonna be strange for everyone for the very same reasons as me, and I'm very curious if they're gonna find out about the song. This one, but huge problem. And this is its non-development in the way we are used to have. And that's maybe our problem, but I'm thinking that basically this is a Spanish problem now, because non-Spanish people will vote for the song, and I'm not really sure that the general audience will take it as a song which they will be voting for, and I'm not even sure that juries will accept it as a song they will be voting for in the competition Eurovision 2023 is this year, because there are many people who can sing perfectly, and there are songs which will be more familiar to their ears with better development than EaEa has. And that I'm saying after a huge analysis of the song without any hesitation. Even I like the song, and even I'm a person who really changed a mind and really tried, and I really tried hard to understand the song the most possible in a month or so. But maybe you don't agree, and I'm accepting this fact. It's okay that not all of you will agree with me and whatever, but I would like to discuss this topic in the comments below, because I'm very interested in your opinions. Even if I don't reply, I will just give you like or whatever, that I appreciate your approach of discussion, that I appreciate that you have your opinion which you're not worried to share with me, and that's great. So whatever you write down there, just be aware that I'm really reading it, all of it. So that's basically it. If you like the video, of course give it thumbs up, and if you want to see, watch, listen to more of my analysis of other songs, if you are interested in my opinions, just subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you will have those videos at the very moment of their release, and of course watch my other videos, reactions and opinions which are already released in my YouTube channel. And that's basically it. So see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.